everybody. Welcome to Astrology and Psychic Readings with Lady D. I'm your host for the next half an hour, Lady D. I hope you've all had an amazing week. This week coming up, we finally have some really good transits coming up this week with the astrology, which I'm really happy about. So we do have the new moon coming up on Wednesday, the 24th of November at 9:57 a.m. That's in Sydney. That's my time in Sydney. So for those who are on other side of the world, it will be the 23rd. And then with this new moon in Sagittarius, it's in Sagittarius. So Sagittarius, it is all about its freedom. It's about communication. It's about it is about communications. I love Sagittarius when they talk. They tend to flow. They're good storytellers. I always like listening to them, whether it's someone who has an ascending Sagittarius or their moon or their sun. They're just really good to listen to the way they explain things. They're also the pretty people or the actors and actresses. I find a lot of the charts I look at of like celebrities do have Sagittarius in their chart, either ascending the moon or the sun. Because they're very charismatic people. So with this new moon that's coming in, it is conjuncting the sun. So it is going to share a light on all these like positive things. I feel like it's going to be about embracing your feelings too, and expressing your feelings and expressing yourself. It's about also embracing change, because we're dealing with a mutable sign, which a mutable sign are people who like to, they'll adjust to things. We either have three, it's all star signs either is a fixed star sign, a cardinal, or it's mutable. So a cardinal star sign is someone who's a helper. They're the people who want to fix things and fix the problems. Then we've got the mutables, are the ones that adjust. And then the cardinal, and then you got the fixed signs are the ones that are very stubborn, who just won't budge, and it's like, nah, this is how it's going to be, and I'm not budging. But all of this energy is going to be more in a mutable sign, so adjusting. We've also got here making exciting new plans. I just feel like this is a time to go out, to have fun, and to socialize, and to make the best of everything. We've also got, while this new moon is happening, we do have a conjunction between Venus and Mercury in Sagittarius. This is going to bring about, we're going to be thinking about socializing, thinking about going out, thinking about taking these risks in love, starting new relationships. It could also be financial as well, taking risk in financial risk too a little bit, but also be a bit wary, because we do have that Uranus in Taurus there, which is causing the instability there to do with finances. But it is, people may take, this could be time to take risks and starting new adventures. What I've got here, when I was like meditating and writing down notes to see what these would bring in, I was getting knowing where you stand in relationships, explore new friendships and friendships, also relationships like love relationships. We've got the taking risk as here as well. Talk and to be around like-minded people is going to be very good, to be around people who are in like-minded like yourself in the social circles. But it is all about communicating, because the Mercury is our mind that's communicating. So we are thinking about, how can we free up our lives? How can we make our life more interesting? How can we, we go on holidays and plan trips away, like go on adventures, and to go out and have fun. These are the thing. It's a very light, Sagittarius is a very lighter energy. It's fire, so it has the activation of fire, but it's without the ego, and without that, that I find with the Leos and the Aries, they're a very powerful sign. They're very much a sign that can be a little bit domineering. When we go to Sag, it is more about having fun and having a good time and just enjoying ourselves. We've also got here, we do have a square, which is got the square with Mars and Neptune. But with that, I've been feeling like I am an astrologer who, when I read Neptune, a lot of them do read as rose-colored glasses and a delusion, which it is, but I also read it as a dissolve aspect. And when I see that, around or an aspect with Mars, to me, it can also mean like you're not as angry, like it dissolves the frustration or it does dissolve the anger. I was sort of thinking about that last night, and especially with the certain news stories I saw this week in the news where it seemed like things were heating up, but then it sort of like cooled down. So I could see that the square here, it's like a little bit of tension here, a little bit of heating up, but then it sort of cooled down because Neptune can dissolve things, so like dissolving the anger or dissolving the frustration. There can still be the rose-colored glasses and the delusion. So I have got here delusion with social circles and networks, or maybe overconfident coming up here too. A little bit of blame game can happen with this, and maybe you might feel it could be an aspect of being lack of being not as motivated, or like you're sort of feel like your candle's sort of being burnt out. But also he double check paperwork because it can be also like a little bit like no man's land. Like we've got that Neptune sort of putting a freeze or a freeze on things on our motivation. So it could be about just floating dreamy like through, social circles and social things. But that we've got a lot of Sage energy this week, and I feel like that's going to overtake or overpower it coming through. I also got here about the change. Change is going to happen. Live with no regret. So do things on a whim. Taking risks. I got here being more resilient this week. So it is about being resilient with setbacks happen, bouncing back when things don't go right, and adjusting to it and making new plans and to get through it. We always get through it. I've always been in jobs where I had to think quickly and think on my feet, and that has really helped me and saved me through a lot of parts of happen when you're doing events and other things that I've had to do. It is good to be resilient, and this is a good time to be resilient. Be open to your destiny. We never know where life's going to take us, and we think we're going in one direction, and in a flash, where our life's taken a complete different direction. So it's just about being open to what the life, or what I always say, the planets, whatever the planet has in store for me, is what I usually say. Be around like-minded, meeting new people. Be open to meet new people. And I just feel like the energy is going to be very light and fluffy energy, and big like positivity and new possibilities coming in is what I feel is coming in here for the week ahead. I just feel like I even feel already. I feel like the energy is already a bit more lighter. It's a bit more positive. That's coming in. There still could be an aspect with I feel like with cyber stuff with Saturn in Aquarius, but I feel like let's just embrace the positive and let's just go out and have fun. For me, it's my coming into my summer, it's my spring, so it's getting warmer, hopefully. Okay, let's go to the callers. So we've got here someone from we've got Victoria who's in Adelaide, South Australia. So I got someone from Australia. So hello, Victoria.
Hi, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Sorry, can you hear me?
How can I help you today? I can hear you. How can I help you?
Hi. I was just calling up for a general guidance reading, and I noticed you do astrology too, so I'm actually very intrigued about astrology, so it'd be interesting a little bit more.
Okay, so to do your full chart, I'd have to have your time of birth, and I don't have the time to look at that. But is there anything, like, do you know your sun sign or your moon sign? Do you know anything about your chart?
Yeah, I'm a Capricorn and Capricorn moon and Capricorn sun and a Pisces moon and rising.
Okay, so you're a Capricorn with a Pisces moon rising. Oh goodness. So you've got Capricorn would it's about because it's like complete opposite. It's like because
It
Capricorn
really
is
is.
about hard. Yeah, it is about hard work. It's about getting things done. It is about its structure, it's being organized, it's being like sort of focused. But a Capricorn will bend the rules. It's law and order, but they will bend the rules if no one's watching. And they are
So
all about responsibility. Responsibility, and they can be quite serious as a child, and they lighten up as they get older. And with that Pisces ascending in moon, so you can be a little bit emotional. See, Capricorn is not an emotional sign, but having that moon in Pisces will make you a bit emotional. And it can
Very.
also, okay, it is also a spiritual, it's psychic as well. So you might be a bit of bit psychic here. As a negative, I always say with Pisces, and I'm an ascending Pisces. So I have a little bit myself where it's a little bit of paranoia. I have the ascending, and I find for me it's a little bit that I have. So you'll have a little bit of paranoia there. You may have on the negative side of that Pisces aspect, but it's a very spiritual. It sort of softens the Capricorn a bit, um, but I feel like with you, it is about embracing change. But instantly, when you meet people, you want to help them because it's a cardinal sign. So for you, it's about helping people um, as well. So that's a little bit of an astrology there. But you might also have like a softer appearance too with a Pisces ascending, um, like a little bit look a little bit softer. So okay, let's have a look.
That definitely resonates.
Okay, let's have a okay. I do have a lady. So I don't know if it's for you for the next caller though, because she's wanting my attention, and I feel like this lady could talk, but
Sorry,
I
who?
feel like she has.
I missed
There's
that
a
first
lady.
bit of what you just said. Sorry.
Sorry, I have a spirit with me. I have a female with me. I'm not sure if it's for you or the next caller because she's wanting my attention. So I feel like she may be for you, but she's a bit of a talker. This woman likes to talk, but I feel like there's.
I have a couple women in spirit, so it would just depend on the age.
Okay. Did you have any that passed? Look, ages always, ages one of those things. But I do have I'm around 40. I'm getting around 40. So it's something about one around 40 with them. But I just feel like they're a talker. They like to talk. And before I saw them before and I was like, I feel like they're patriotic, but well, it might be someone else. But they're patriotic. Like, no, it's not me, it's someone else. But I feel like with this lady, she's very like uplifting, and I feel like she's very positive. She's very much about going forward or looking forward, and about. I feel like she's about embracing change with her too. I feel like she like to eat. She's eating. What are you eating? She's eating like noodles or something. Noodles or spaghetti. I feel like it's noodles. I feel like I'm using chopsticks. Do you know anyone that would use? I know that could use. I know that's a very common thing about using chopsticks, but she's using chopsticks to eat, and I feel like it's like noodles that she's eating. But she just keeps on like I just feel like
I'm
she would just
trying to
talk.
pinpoint it.
Because I feel like even when she's eating, she would still talk. Like, she
Sorry.
had she's calling herself a motor mouth. And I feel like we're going skinnier here. I feel like she's a skinnier build. I don't feel like she's a bigger woman. She's more of a skinnier build. And let's just get the message on. It's the message that you want to pass on. We'll just see if the message relates to you. I should just, okay. Are you originally from South Australia? Are you from a different part of Australia originally?
No, I'm from like South Australia, but I've lived in other states.
But you've lived because it's like she's saying about it's tonal bound. So I felt like I don't know if you're going to go visit any other states or because I feel like I'm going up north. So I don't know if you're coming to either Sydney or to Adelaide, but she's like, I feel like I'm going to go up north. So I do feel like there is travel coming up for you. And she's talking about homeward bound. So I don't know whether or not this lady was not from South Australia. She's telling me that you're a bit of a go-getter yourself, and you like a challenge. Like it's time to step up to a challenge as well. But you've been, I feel like there's something negative. I don't know if it's anything negative, but you've been like saying about letting the negative side get to you, or something about getting a bit down lately. But she's saying it's time to just embrace positive, and it's like you need your spark back. And she's saying by December you are going to get your spark back. But it is time. I feel like it's time to travel for you, to get on a plane. I feel like it's domestic. I don't feel like I'm going international travel. I feel like that I'm going to go. I'm going up, staying up. I feel like I'm going north. So I do feel like I'm going to either Melbourne, Sydney, New South Wales, or Queensland.
Well, my dad lives in New South Wales, so that could be.
That could be
All
because like
right.
homeward, because she was saying homeward
It
bound.
sounds
Yeah.
like my nana that you're connecting with, by the way.
Oh, okay. So looks I'm limited with time here, so I don't. So I like look at the time. I was like, oh, I better get on with the reading to get more. And she's telling me, she's like, it's okay. She's okay. I feel like she's kind of a gentle
But
soul,
no,
this
it
lady.
definitely resonates with the focusing on the negative at the moment and all of that definitely resonates.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay, good. She says, I'm here to help you. She's like, I'm going to help you. Um, she's like, I'm helping you all that I can here as well. She has a dog with her. So I don't know if anyone's got a dog in spirit around you or if it's you, but she has a dog with her. And the dog is quite, um, he's barking. Like I know dogs bark, but this she's trying to like calm the dog down or just hold him back a bit because the dog's getting quite excited. And
Yeah,
she's,
wow.
and
There has been a dog that recently passed in the family.
okay, because she's like, he's here. He's a bit feisty, this dog. Because I just see this dog barking, trying to jump, and she's just trying to hold him back a bit. He's getting very excited. Um, and she's just
That's
saying like,
beautiful.
don't let don't let life slow you down. Um, I feel like I don't know if this card is really standing out to me with you since it's about relationships, and I do feel like that it's going to start blooming, especially next year. I do feel like there's someone around you already, or you're in a relationship. So I see you holding hands with someone. So I feel like if you're single, it's not too far away, but I feel like you've got someone there.
Yeah, I'm in a relationship.
Yeah, because I can see like the holding. If my sign for holding hands is usually that someone's in a relationship, there is something about it blossoming. So I don't know if there's been a bit of distance or anything there happening, but I feel like it's about next year. I'm going to say January of it coming together or more of a focus on the relationship. I just feel like I can see the flowers blossoming, and to me, it's like it's going to start blossoming more around you. And it's like kind of like saying like getting back, and I feel like you're getting back, and that card's really drawing me in. So I do feel like the relationship is going to take more of a hold, and I feel like I'm looking at that next year, like a focus. There's also here about paperwork. This contracts are standing out to me in this card, so I feel like there's going to be some sort of paperwork that you need to look at or be aware of. And I'm going to go to we're in November now. There could be something about March where that happens. It could possibly be a new job or new contract, but I need to look at paperwork and I need to check it over. I need to, like I'm looking at it and I need to make sure everything is done correctly in the paperwork that's coming
That's
in.
amazing you say that. I've been feeling that March, so I'm actually a psychic medium myself, and I'm being attuned to Reiki currently. And
Oh,
I'm having a feeling that in March, after my son's first birthday in February, I'll actually be off like the ground
oh,
doing healings in person to people. So that's an amazing confirmation. I love that.
oh, thank you. Thank you.
That was beautiful.
Yep. So it's okay. And then just quickly, because I just feel like your next year is like you can do it. I just get this card. It's like you can do it. I do feel like you are going to be there taking care of others and doing a lot of healing. But I feel like you're going to the Reiki. You're going to not just do like Reiki, straight Reiki. You're also going to merge that with crystals. I also see like angels working with you to start healing people. You're going to
Oh,
have
I love
people with I can see like they're like injuries like a broken leg or something, and I feel like you're really helping them also move forward. Like I feel like this is like about them moving forward, like with elements in their body to do with like things that are happening with them. Like when we go through trauma or we go through things that affects the body, you're actually releasing that too. I feel like. I'll leave it there, Victoria, but thank you for calling in today. It's been wonderful and I hope you have a good day.
no, thank you so much.
It's okay. Okay, let's go to the next caller. We have here, I've got Isabel. She's from
Yep, Isabel.
South Australia as well. Oh, two people from Australia. Oh wow. Exciting. Hello, how can I help you today?
Oh, hello. I was just tuning in today. My partner passed away in December last year. I was hoping you might be able to help me connect with.
Okay. Let me see. Um, okay. Actually, I have another female here. I just feel like do you know a female that's? I'll try and get her out of the way and trying to connect to your partner, but I feel like this might be there with him. But I feel like it's patriotic. Do you know someone who's very patriotic who passed away?
My auntie also
And
passed away last year.
oh, okay, and she's very patriotic.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah. Okay. Did she have links to America
I
by any
wasn't really.
chance?
Pardon?
Does she have any links to America by any chance?
Not that I know of.
Okay, so I see a flag. I could see a flag, and before I thought it wasn't, but it's a. Just feel like she's got a flag dropped around her, and she's got a heart, like a hand on her chest. So I just I feel like patriotic. Because to me, that's like a patriotic thing to do. She's very, like she's very like stubborn. Like she's not budging. So she's very much a stubborn, and I feel like she's a bit of a straight talker or a straight shooter. Um, she like I could feel like she'll call a spade, and I feel like she's a bit feisty. Like she wouldn't hold back a bit with this lady. Um,
Mm.
so is this one?
I don't
I
think
feel like
it.
she's
I
on your
don't,
dad's. Sorry.
on my dad's side, it could be on my stepfather's side, my grandma.
Okay. Because I feel like yeah, I was like
She
she's on
she
dad's
passed a-
side.
she passed away recently as well.
Okay.
I don't have
Well,
much
she's
to
like
do with my real father's side of the family, but my stepfather's always been my father throughout my life.
that's okay. But she's also giving me a birthday cake saying happy birthday to you. So is it your birthday coming up, or is there someone around you with a birthday that's coming up?
Um,
Because
no, not that I can recall.
okay. She's saying yes, I'll put that just for if you can just put that to the side. I feel like it's a young person's birthday coming up because she's saying yes, it's someone's birthday. And it's like balloons and it's a birthday cake. Um, and she's she's excited to blow out the candles with them. I feel like it's a boy. It's a male's birthday. I feel like. Okay.
It
Let's
is
see if we,
it is my stepfather's birthday at the start of January, so it's not really close,
could
but it
be.
is coming up.
Yeah, it's not really close. Yeah, not really close. No, not really close. But yeah, maybe put that back. We'll put that to the back. Let's just try and get to your partner. Or get a quick message from this lady. Um, Okay, she just wants you to, I don't know if you're being a bit forgetful of late or you keep forgetting things, but she wants you to write lists out. It's like saying about being forgetful and just writing lists out to just remember as well. She's like, and saying about being a bit forgetful as well.
Okay,
This
yeah, I
lady,
have
I
been a bit
feel,
forgetful.
oh, okay. And this lady, so your partner, because she's with there is a male with her, and she's looking after. So I don't know if she's a good cook or not, because I feel like this lady, she's cooking this man food, and he's eating it. He's a bit more reserved. He's a bit quiet. Um, I feel like his confidence was lacking, perhaps towards the end, or I'm not sure if he's a confident person, but I feel like just the way he's sitting, he's not as forward or as confident as this lady is. Just gonna see if we can
Yeah,
come.
yeah, that sounds like my partner.
Okay, okay. And there's a gold band. So you were married to this man? Because I feel like he's wearing a ring.
No, we weren't married. I didn't wear any rings.
Okay, so I feel like there's a ring, some sort of gold band ring. So but I feel like was there talk about getting married, or you're going to get married, and you didn't get to be? Because I feel like there's some sort of talk about marriage. Because he's telling me
Yeah,
like he'd want to marry.
He did want to marry me, but we unfortunately didn't get that chance.
Yeah, it's like you ran out of time. He's telling me you ran out of time. Because is there a cancer link with this man that he passed? I feel like I'm getting news, and it's like when I got this news, it just deflates me.
No, he actually passed because it was suicide, but his father does have some form of cancer.
Oh, okay, 'cause I just feel like I hear this news of cancer and it's deflating. Like it just deflates me. I feel really down. Um, I'm sorry to hear that. Sorry to hear that. Um, okay, so okay. With the Harry passing, sometimes I don't really want to tell me if that they do that when they have taken their own life. Um, it's like he's not ready to share that with me just yet, and also, but he's very it's like he's a healing. This healing takes place when we pass over, and he's still in a healing process. I'm just going to get a quick
Yeah.
message for you for him. He's telling me like just don't give up, just keep going, keep going. He's like, I know everything's been a bit hard, and it's like I feel like this man when he's passing has left you with a bit of a mess to clean up, or you're having to deal with things that can be quite overwhelming. Because I feel like I've got a jigsaw puzzle in front of me and I can't put it together. And he's just saying he's very
Yeah.
very sorry for the aftermath of the after what's been occurring with you as well. And if the family is like not people not dealing with this in the family, because I feel like there's a little bit of conflict or blame game, and he's saying there's no one to blame but himself. This is just something that he did off his own back, because I feel like he kept it to himself, and it was something that it was an instant, or he just unfortunately I just feel like it was like a whim. um I kind of feel like, and before you know it was too late about him. So I'm really sorry about this, about how he passed. But he's sending his love through, and he's apologizing for the mess because he's trying to help you. It's like he's trying to help you here and putting the pieces together. He does want peace in the family, and he wants people just to get on, like just to get on with each other, and to just like you're saying, just do what has to be done. With his ash, do you have his
Yeah.
ashes? Is he cremated? Because I feel like he wants his ashes to be
Yeah, so I've
scattered.
got his ashes. I've got some of them still.
Okay, so I feel like I need to scatter. I don't know if you scattered the ashes or most of them, because I feel like they're scattered, but it's about him being free. Because he just feels like I want to be
Yeah.
free. And so if you have
Okay.
done that for him, he's passing on the thanks, and he'll always be with you, and he'll never leave by your side. This man was a very loyal man to you. That's what I feel.
Yes, yeah.
And I do feel like if he could, he would marry you in a heartbeat. Is what he's telling me as well.
Yeah.
So
Thank you.
that's okay. It's okay. Thank you for calling in today, and I hope you have a good day.
Thank you. Bye.
Okay, bye. Okay, everybody. We've had a fantastic show today. It's not every day I get callers from my own country, Australia. It's very exciting. Okay. If you'd like to contact me, you can. And I think Thanksgiving is coming up soon in America. I'm not too sure when it is, but if it is coming up, happy Thanksgiving for people in America. But if you want to contact me for a reading, you can do so on my website or Facebook, which is Lady D Psychic Parties. So Thanksgiving is a week from today, so I'll be back on Thanksgiving. Oh, wow. So happy Thanksgiving in advance. I'll probably say it again next week. I'll remember. I'll put it in my notice to remind me. If you want to contact me through Instagram, you can through Lady D as Psychic. The same with TikTok. I also have a YouTube channel, which is Lady D. If you can't find that, it is Danielle Psychic. Take advantage of these great energies that are coming in this week, and I will see you same time for next week. So bye for now.